Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do Divine Feminine's reading. Divine Feminine, this is your weekly reading for this week. So, Divine Feminine, please keep in mind that this reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid. So this reading can manifest this week. It can manifest later on down the line of time. Or this present reading could be past energy for you. If this present reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present reading pertaining to your past situation or circumstance. So, I just want to say for Divine Feminines, for those of you guys who support my channel, I just want to say thank you and I really appreciate it. Whether you guys are a subscriber, views, likes, comments, shares, whichever way you guys choose to support my channel, I appreciate it. So I just wanted to say that to let you guys know that as well. Also keep in mind that tarot and energy is fluid. So keep in mind that me personally, I gear my Divine Feminine's reading towards women or females. But because it's energy and this is tarot, Divine Feminine's reading could resonate with a man or Divine Masculine if he's in his feminine energy whenever the energy or the reading manifests. So I just wanted to clarify that. So, so if a reading is not necessarily geared towards you, but it resonates with you, you know intuitively that the reading is for you. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do while you're listening to a reading. So for, like I always say, if I'm saying she and you know it's a he, then you just got to reverse the roles or flip the roles on your own. If I'm saying child's father and it's really your child's mother, then if the reader resonates, you got to flip the roles yourself and just put it together. So yeah, I did get messages during a pre-shuffle, and the messages that I picked up was something to do with fake friends. Some fake friends might get exposed. Some fake friends might get kicked to the curb, or some fake friends is going to kick to the curb of their victim. So this is like somebody victimizing you, and then they just leave you. So either these fake friends is getting kicked to the curb, or some fake friends is kicking their victim to the curb after they're done doing what they plan to do harm to someone. Or a fake friend is kicking somebody to the curb because a plan to harm is not working. So it's like this person just gonna kick somebody to the curb. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if you're kicking your fake friends to the curb or your fake friends might be kicking you to the curb because their plans to do harm to you is not working, or they actually offended you, Divine Feminine, and now this person or these people want nothing to do with you and they go about their business. So I don't know specifically. It could be all three. It could be all scenarios going on for different people. So just be mindful of that. But it's it's something to do with fake friends, karmics, things like that. All right, so I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. I heard for some of y'all, you guys are going to get offended. Divine Feminine, you might find out somebody offended you or whatever. But I just heard don't worry about it because you're paying off karmic debt. That's what I just heard. I didn't want to say that, but I'm going to say it because that's what I heard. Just because you're a Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, you might find out about offenses, little offenses, or whatever. But I heard Spirit say it's just you paying off karmic debt. Somebody offending you, you're paying off karmic debt. And it could be some things that's minor. So Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, you might find out somebody lied on you. Somebody stole some of your money. Defamation of character, gossip, things like that. It's just karmic debt being paid down for you. In these situations that's going on this week or whenever this energy manifests. Every offense don't have to be a big deal. And that's what I just heard. Because we are human. And sometimes the good got to suffer with the bad. So let me just go ahead. So give me a message for Divine Feminine for this week. Give me a message for Divine Feminine. What's going on for Divine Feminine this week? What can Divine Feminine expect from angels being among us? All right, we have Horus. Clear seeing, intention, what did I say? Perspective. So, Divine Feminine, Horus, Horus is gonna be in your energy, this week. And he's all about clear seeing, intention, and perspective. All right. So, Divine Feminine's Horus could be an ancestor of yours, or, what I wanted to say. Horus can be an ancestor of yours. Yeah. So Horus is here. And then we have Archangel Gabrielle. And she's all about self-expression, creativity, and the North Star. The North Star. All right. So let me do a time card. What's Divine Feminine's time card for this week? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a time card for Divine Feminine for this week. Okay, 4 days. So 4 days, Divine Feminine is could be relevant for you for this week. So 4 days. All right. Give me a message from the stars for Divine Feminine. Give me a message from the stars. Divine Feminine, I'm hearing in 4 days. Something to do with 4 days. In 4 days, you're going to figure something out. In 4 days, Divine Feminine, you're going to be able to see something clearly. You might have to reset your intentions or redo something. And Horus, this energy, is going to help you do that. You're going to change your perspective about something, Divine Feminine. It's going to happen in 4 days, or it might take 4 days for you to get like a clear download or a clear understanding of something. Or you could be redoing something. You might have to critique a few things, adjust a few things. And it might take 4 days to finish something. And Horus is going to help you with that. Okay. So your message from the stars for this week is say everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. Okay. All you create offers you lessons in life, Divine Feminine. So that's what the stars want to tell you. Everything is as you've created. So Divine Feminine, everything is as you've created. This could also be letting me know everything could be going your way this week, but it's always room for improvement. So Divine Feminine, things are going good for you. You're working on something, but you might realize something and critique something and make it even better. All you create offers you lessons in life. Yeah, so that's what the stars want to tell you. All right. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you could be doing something very strategic or something to do with the eye. This could even be you sewing. Divine Feminine, I don't know what you're working on. This could be of the 3D or the 5D, some type of work. And you probably was trying to figure out why something is not coming out exactly how you wanted it to. And you're going to be able to spot the problem, realize the problem, or something like that. This can even be something as simple as Divine Feminine. You could be putting furniture together and you putting it together wrong. And you might have to figure out the proper way to install something or something. Yeah, this could be something major to minor. I mean, something minor to something major. Yeah. All right. All right, so give me some messages from this deck right here for Divine Feminine for this week. Yeah, see? Third eye is awakening. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, your third eye is awakening to something that you can approve, critique, adjust, or something like that. Or you're going to realize where the issue is or who the issue is because your third eye is awakening. And Horus is about clear seeing. Divine Feminine, I also just heard and I saw that you're going to have to maybe do something alone or separate yourself from someone or separate your intentions from someone. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if you could have teamed up with somebody to do something and y'all agreed to do something, but you're going to have to separate from this person and do your own intention or something. Because maybe you and this person is not on the same page like you thought. So I heard you're going to have to separate your intention from somebody else. Or something like that. But regardless, your third eye is awakening. Or maybe somebody else's third eye is awakening. All right. Yeah, empath. Yeah. Yep. Divine Feminine, you could also be awakening to one of your spiritual gifts as being an empath. Yeah, you could be starting to awaken to realize you're an empath. Or different levels of being an empath. So you could be going on a new level of being an empath or something like that. It could be a different level. Yeah, somebody's an empath and their third eye is awakening. I could also read it too. Divine Feminine, because somebody else's third eye is awakening, somebody whose third eye is awakening could be helping an empath. So maybe this empath have to set clear intentions or do something differently. Maybe an empath has to change their perspective. Maybe this empath might have to learn to not be a people pleaser because somebody's third eye is awakening. So it could have been an empath that was unconsciously being a people pleaser and somebody could have been taking advantage of somebody. Divine Feminine, this could have been you because you could be a people pleaser because you're an empath. But because your third eye is awakening, you might put distance between you and somebody else. Yeah. All right. Give me one more for Divine Feminine. Yeah, sage your space. Yeah. Yeah, Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to sage your space. Yeah, because you an empath, Divine Feminine. Yeah. So Spirit is saying third eye is awakening. I'm hearing landing, landing, landing. So somebody's third eye is awakening. Empath, your third eye is awakening. Sage your space. Yup. Empath, your third eye is awakening. Sage your space. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hearing landing. I'm keep hearing it. Yeah. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, that's what's going on for you this week. Yeah. I'm hearing somebody gotta go. So Divine Feminine, it could be you that could be kicking a fake friend to the curb. Yeah, because something is landing, something is getting rooted, something is coming upon you to open your third eye, something is happening. Because you're an empath. So after this happened, you get this revelation, you could see clearly now. Spirit wants you to sage your space after you come to some realization about something. So, Divine Feminine, I don't know. These fake friends could be of the 3D or the 5D. I don't know. Divine Feminine, you could have been using some type of technology or some gadgets that you should not have. or you was using some type of gadgets or technology that could have been cursed or something, and you didn't know. So Spirit could tell you to get rid of it. And I just heard disfigured. I just heard disfigured. So I don't know what that means, but that's what I just heard. Disfigured. All right, so I'm gonna get some messages. No, this is what I wanted to do. So let me put this back out here. What I do with the yeah. I just got a new deck in the mail yesterday, so I'm using it. So I'm gonna use this deck. Give me some messages for this third eye awakening for Divine Feminine. Give me the message. Yeah, a divine union. Okay. Sacred union between two souls. A divinely guided connection coming together. Two people on the same team. All right. So Divine Feminine, you could have friend zoned your Divine Masculine. You could have friend zoned your Divine Masculine. And Divine Feminine, you might be realizing this week that you friend zoned your Divine Masculine, or you was thinking that your Divine Masculine is a karmic. So your third eye is awakening the Divine Feminine to a divine union, like who your Divine Masculine is. And you could have either friend zoned him or you thought he was a karmic. So Divine Feminine, you could have let go of your Divine Masculine and held on to a karmic. So Divine Feminine, you might be getting rid of your karmic. Yeah, this week. And your karmic is a fake friend as well as possibly a fake lover to you. Yeah, you realizing something this week. And Horus is going to help you. All right. Give me the message for empath. Give me the message for this empath. Yeah, a false twin flame. Yeah, Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, you are empath and your false twin probably deceived you because you're an empath. Yeah, Divine Feminine. So your false twin, Divine Feminine, could have been emotionally manipulating you. So Divine Feminine, I'm hearing you thought your Divine Masculine was mean. You thought he was an asshole. You thought he was evil. But he wasn't. Your Divine Masculine could just be being very logical, or maybe his meanness was intuitive. So Divine Feminine, you could have chosen your karmic over your Divine Masculine because you're an empath. That's what happened. And you felt sorry for this karmic, Divine Feminine. And there's nothing wrong with that, because for the most part, women are nurturers. We like to take care of people that's in need, that's wounded, that's hurt. So Divine Feminine, whoever your fake twin is, he always came to you with a problem. Like, woe is me, and this happened to me when I was little, and this happened to me, and my ex-wife did this to me, and so did. Yeah, that's what your fake twin used to do to you, Divine Feminine. Always coming to you with a sad story. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I'm also picking up, if you're some type of counselor or a tarot reader or whatever, you could have a couple coming to you, or somebody's coming to you for help or your expertise, because you could be a marriage counselor or something. Divine Feminine, you gonna realize something this week about this couple. Divine Feminine, you might renege on your services towards this couple or something like that. You gonna realize something, like your clients or something. Yeah, something like that. So you might get rid of like a client or something, or a co-worker, Divine Feminine. And Divine Feminine, you thought that this co-worker was a Divine Feminine like you, but Divine Feminine, you might realize that your co-worker or your client is a karmic, and this person is not a Divine Feminine like you. Divine Feminine, I don't know if you or your client or your co-worker was supposed to do a double date. And Divine Feminine, you're not going away with these people or this person, because somebody's a karmic. So Divine Feminine, say like you're in union with your Divine Masculine, and this false twin or this false couple, y'all was supposed to double date. with this false twin or this false couple. Divine Feminine, you ain't going nowhere with them. Yeah, because you gonna realize they false or something. Or they could have been ciphering you and your Divine Masculine energy, Divine Feminine. Yeah. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, a fake twin flame connection wanted to connect with you and your Divine Masculine. Something like that going on as well. Give me the message for Sage Your Space. Give me the message for Sage Your Space. Yeah, something to do with the 10th house. Ooh. This situation involves someone's ambition, their motives, their rank in society, achievements, accolades, social status. So Divine Feminine, I'm hearing you need to sage your space for the sake of like your reputation and get rid of somebody. Because of your ambitions, your motives. Divine Feminine, somebody you was interacting with, their motives was different from yours. And it could be at the sake of your, like your reputation or something could be on stake. I mean, at stake. So their rank or your rank in society, Divine Feminine, your achievements. So you, Divine Feminine, I think you're going to have to kick some fake friends to the curb. Something to do with your 10th house. Yeah. This situation involves someone's ambition. Or Divine Feminine, could have been a set of twins' ambition to come up against you. Because of something in their 10th house. So Spirit telling you sage your space. Because of somebody else's 10th house placements. Sage your space, Divine Feminine. Or sage your space for the sake of your 10th house, whatever's going on in your 10th house. Yeah, because somebody could have been like ruining your reputation or something. Or these people was a liability to you. And then we have stalking. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you thought somebody was like twins. A set of twins or something. Or Divine Feminine, you could be single and this false twin flame was like trying to counsel you on how to get married, trying to encourage you to wait for your Divine Masculine. This Divine Feminine, you either with your Divine Masculine or you single. But this false twin flame, they were around you. They could have been your friends or clients or co-workers. But they're karmics, Divine Feminine. Yeah. Yeah, so something like that going on. Yeah, married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got married, and then we got hater. Yep. So somebody, Divine Feminine, what I just heard is this false twin flame. They're not Divine Feminines, or they're not twins. They're just haters that got married. That's all they is. They're married haters. They just a set of haters that got married. They're not twins. They just a set of haters that got married. I mean, they could be twins, but they haters. They probably is twins, but they hateful. Yeah, and they got married. Mm-hmm. Or Divine Feminine, maybe you marry a hater or something like that. I don't know. Divine Feminine, you might realize for some of y'all might realize that you married your karmic. Y'all could have made a mistake in the past. And you're going to realize that, yeah, this week or something like that. For some of y'all, that's a small few of y'all. Yeah, so let me go ahead on. What's going on with Divine Feminine this week? What can Divine Feminine expect? What's going on? What do Divine Feminine need to know? Ooh. All right, so we got the King of Wands. Divine Feminine, you or somebody else could be a fire sign. A Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. We got the Three of Swords. Air. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We got the Ten of Swords, more air. A Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Clarify the King of Wands. Nine of Cups. All right. So the King of Wands has like some wish fulfillment on their mind. The King of Wands could be a male or a female. But the King of Wands is trying to acquire or obtain some type of wish fulfillment. Or the King of Wands could be stuck up. The King of Wands could be wanting to cause somebody heartbreak or a betrayal. The King of Wands could be married. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands probably wants you to be his third party. Yeah, so let me see. What's going on with this King of Wands? It say jealous. So the King of Wands is jealous. Wants the one you're with. But it kind of came out sideways. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could be trying to make you jealous. The King of Wands is either jealous or somebody could be jealous of the King of Wands. Or somebody could be trying to make the King of Wands jealous. Clarify jealous. Coming out sideways. Truth unveiled. The truth has been or will be revealed in this situation soon. Secrets have been kept hidden that will come out. So maybe the King of Wands, Divine Feminine, was trying to make you think that they're not jealous. Or he or she is not married. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be married and he could have been telling you that his wife agrees with their open relationship or something. And he could have been lying. That King of Wands. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands wanted you to believe that he loved you or that he was zealous over you or he cared about you or he was jealous. But it's more to it than what meets the eye. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have been acting like, you know, the typical jealous lover. He don't want you to go outside. You got to be careful how you dress. He don't want no other man to have you. But he was doing it for a reason. And the truth is going to be unveiled soon. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if you could be married to that King of Wands or the King of Wands is married to somebody else and you're the third party. But the King of Wands could have been playing, like just playing around as if he cared, he was really jealous or possessive over you. When something, Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could have been in like a secret competition with you. Yeah, then we have for the clout. Doing it all for the fame, attention, views. Doesn't want to be left alone, being fake. Okay. So the King of Wands could be an opportunist. Because what stood out to me, the way the cards look, is doesn't want to be left alone. So that King of Wands don't want to be alone. They're not used to being single or the King of Wands jump from relationship to relationship or something like that. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands was lying to you about why he was smothering you or why he or she was up under you. Or something like that going on. But the King of Wands could have been lying about something and it's going to be revealed soon. Maybe even in 4 days from you watching this video. Clarify the Three of Swords. I also just heard for some of you guys, the King of Wands could have been using you for a rebound. Because maybe his wife put him in a dog pound. because his wife could have been tired of him cheating. So he just came to you for a rebound until his wife get over it. So the King of Wands was like, I'm waiting for my wife to get off the ground. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be over here with Divine Feminine, making Divine Feminine think I'm her Divine Masculine until my wife get off the ground. Because my wife should be used to it by now. I'm a cheater. I'm a player. Yeah, he waiting for his wife to get up. Yeah, so for some of y'all Divine Feminine, this King of Wands could have been trying to use you as a rebound. Yeah, so we got the Hierophant. So somebody could be dealing with a Taurus. Yeah, somebody is a third party in like a marriage. Yeah, the Hierophant is a marriage. And we got 3 of Swords here. So Divine Feminine, I think the King of Wands could have put you in a third party situation without your consent and without your knowledge. Yeah. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yep. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands might leave you this week or do something this week because of his ex. The King of Wands could be in separation from the Queen of Swords, his wife, or something like that. Or Divine Feminine, be careful because you might, I don't know. Because the Ten of Swords could be telling me it's an ending to somebody being the ex. So the King of Wands could be married. He's in separation from his wife because they had a big falling out in the past. And he might return to her. So like I said, the King of Swords was like, whatever. I'm going to go over here and play around with Divine Feminine until my wife get off the ground. Because Divine Feminine, the King of Wands' wife could have felt betrayed. So he waiting for her to get off the ground and get over it that he got caught cheating again. Yeah. Or Divine Feminine, I don't know if this King of Wands could have been talking to you about his wife or something. And you could have been saying to the King of Wands, you sure you over your wife, or you sure y'all divorced? You sure you're behaving as if you're still married. So something that King of Wands could have been doing, Divine Feminine, that was very suspicious. And I think your suspicions, Divine Feminine, is going to be confirmed this week about that King of Wands. Divine Feminine, I also see be careful because Divine Feminine, that King of Wands could be dating or he's married to like somebody in your family and you don't know. So this Queen of Swords could be like your aunt from like your third grandmother, or this is like a distant family member. This could be your aunt or something, Divine Feminine. And your aunt or somebody is going to find out, Divine Feminine, that you could have been messing with her husband. But you didn't know that because he was lying to you, Divine Feminine. Or something like that. Yeah. Something like that happening. Yeah, somebody married the Hierophant. And Divine Feminine, you the third party, or you're married to the King of Wands. And he got a third party. What's the issue going on out here? Yeah, just friends. Divine Feminine, if you married to the King of Wands, he could be cheating on you with his ex or with one of his baby mothers or something. And Divine Feminine, maybe his ex, the Queen of Swords, might feel betrayed because of something that King of Wands going to do this week. So Divine Feminine, if you married to the King of Wands, say like the King of Wands was supposed to take the Queen of Swords for breakfast. But Divine Feminine, you wake up one morning and you say, King of Wands, come with me to the doctor today. I want you to come with me. You're coming with me to the doctor. So it's like the Divine Feminine, because you married to the King of Wands, he gonna tell the Queen of Swords she gotta wait. Even though they were supposed to go eat breakfast. But because you the wife, Divine Feminine, he gonna tell you, okay, I'll come with you. But he gonna have to give the news to the Queen of Swords that he's gonna have to cancel breakfast. And the Queen of Swords gonna feel betrayed. And she gonna be like, see, that's why I don't even deal with you. That's why I don't like dealing with married men. See, I told you you should just tell her about me. Yeah, that Queen of Swords gonna be upset. But anyway, just friends gaslighting. Keeps connections to friends that raise suspicion of flirting or cheating. Makes you feel crazy. So Divine Feminine, the issue is somebody is keeping connections to friends that raise suspicion of flirting or cheating. Divine Feminine, this doesn't necessarily have to be love and romance. This could be a client, a family member, a co-worker. Divine Feminine, somebody that's close to you could be interacting with your enemies. And it makes you feel crazy. So Divine Feminine, somebody you cool with or close to, someone that you confide in, they keep connections to like your enemies, Divine Feminine. And it makes you feel crazy. And this person be trying to, maybe Divine Feminine, the King of Wands be like, Dad, why you acting so jealous? But it's like Divine Feminine, the King of Wands interacts with your enemies or something like that, or somebody that don't like you. But the King of Wands say, oh, you just being jealous. That's not nothing to be worried about. You shouldn't be suspicious about that. Or something like that. But it make whatever the King of Wands is doing to you, it makes you feel crazy, Divine Feminine. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, I don't know. You could knowingly be the third party, Divine Feminine. And you don't like when the King of Wands like bring up his wife or go home to his wife or whatever. It makes you feel crazy. But it's like Divine Feminine, it is what it is. This man married. So at will, whenever he want to, when he want to, he go back and forth or whatever, and it makes you feel crazy. Yeah. So let me see what's going on with this Nine of Cups. What's going on with this Nine of Cups? Or like I said, Divine Feminine, I don't know. This King of Wands could be trying to make you be jealous. I don't know if the King of Wands is really being a fake friend. Oh, let me see. Give me, what's the message for the Nine of Cups? Hooked. So the King of Wands could be an alcoholic too. Because the Nine of Cups could be like overindulgent in alcoholic beverages. So this King of Wands is a drinker. Oh, this King of Wands probably drink too much. Or the King of Wands ex-wife is an alcoholic. And he probably didn't want you to know that, Divine Feminine. The King of Wands wife or ex-wife or something, she is an alcoholic. Or he's an alcoholic or something. Oh, yeah. Somebody got addictions to alcohol out here. Maybe the King of Wands get very jealous only when they drunk. Or something. Or it's like Divine Feminine, the King of Wands cheats on you when he drink. So it's like when he get drunk, he turn into a totally different person. Or something like that. And that's when he cheat on you or something. Yeah, somebody like an alcoholic. Or Divine Feminine, you might find out soon why the King of Wands is drinking this week. The King of Wands could be overindulging in alcohol this week. And you might find out why. Like later on. The truth is going to be revealed in this situation soon. Mm. All right. Give me the message for the Three of Swords. Yeah. Divine Feminine, be careful because whoever the King of Wands is to you, he could have did a hit and run. Divine Feminine. Oh, I see it. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is usually on a normal day. He acts a certain way towards you. But something is going on with the King of Wands this week, and he's not behaving his normal self. So he's not as jealous or possessive over you. The Divine Feminine, say like the King of Wands usually tell you in the morning, call me when you get to work so I can make sure you got to work safe. Divine Feminine, this week the King of Wands not telling you that because something else is on the King of Wands' mind. Something happened. I don't know if the King of Wands did a hit and run and somebody like passed away and the King of Wands is aware that they could be like they could get caught at any moment. Or the King of Wands did harm to his ex or something and he didn't want you to know. But he's starting to get paranoid this week. Yeah, that King of Wands could be getting paranoid. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands wanted to throw you off your square. Or throw you off your rocker or something. But anyway, the Three of Swords, purpose. Someone who knows what they are meant to do in life, understands their life purpose, plays no games, has the facts. All right. So Divine Feminine, you could be in your calling and your purpose. And the King of Wands could be married. Either the King of Wands told you his wife is deceased or the King of Wands did not tell you he was married. But Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is like on purpose wanted to put you in a third party situation to like ruin your reputation because he know you got a purpose. So he put you in a third party situation without your consent, Divine Feminine. Because he wanted people to look at you sideways. Like you're not a trustworthy person or something. But this King of Wands could have lied to you. Or something. But anyway, we have purpose and irresponsible. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could have been trying to make you appear irresponsible or he was trying to get you to lower your standards or something. Divine Feminine, I also see that this Three of Swords happened for a reason to the King of Wands. So the King of Wands could be heartbroken because he did a hit and run. And this Three of Swords happened for the King of Wands to wake up and to stop being irresponsible, to stop drinking and driving. It was a purpose for this Three of Swords because somebody's irresponsible. So the King of Wands might do something to somebody. Like it could be a hit and run. And this King of Wands know he going to jail. Or something like that. Or he done killed somebody. This Three of Swords happened for a purpose. Because Divine Feminine, the Spirit could also be trying to reveal to you that this Three of Swords happened for a reason. So it could be revealed to you how irresponsible the King of Wands is. And that you have a purpose. It's like Divine Feminine, you have a purpose. And you're connecting to someone who's irresponsible. That's not going to add up. That's why it's Three Swords here. It's heartbreak. Or this was the King of Wands' whole plan to do against you, Divine Feminine. He wanted to make you become irresponsible concerning your purpose. Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands was trying to get you hooked on something or get you hooked on them sexually. So the King of Wands could have been trying to sex you to death and say, oh, no, baby, stay in the house with me. You ain't got to go to work today. I'll give you some money. You ain't got to go to work today. Call your clients and tell them you will see them later. You ain't got to go to work today. I'll give you some money. Yeah. The King of Wands was trying to do something. He probably wanted you to be addicted to him. So you would lose your footing. You would lose your reputation. You would lose clients. Or something. He probably wanted you to think, yeah, this King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be stuck up. And he could have been wanting to get you hooked on him in the bedroom. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you could be an earth angel. And it told me you were an empath. Yeah. Someone good and pure with honest intentions, kind-hearted, keeps it real. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I think that King of Wands didn't like that about you, that you're an earth angel. And he tried to throw you off your path. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have been trying to get you hooked on him or get you hooked on something. The King of Wands, Divine Feminine, could be the reason why you could be overindulging in alcohol. And you starting to slack off a little bit. Or Divine Feminine, you allowed the King of Wands to like brainwash you a little bit. And whatever the King of Wands told you was your life purpose is actually irresponsible, Divine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if that King of Wands could have told you that he was your Divine Masculine and he's married. So Divine Feminine, you was thinking the King of Wands was actually your Divine Masculine, but you was waiting for him to divorce his wife, Divine Feminine. But the King of Wands is not your Divine Masculine. He a karmic. So it's like Divine Feminine. The King of Wands is telling you, I'm your Divine Masculine. This happened all the time with twin flame connections. I just, I married a karmic. So, yeah. But it's like Divine Feminine, the purpose that this King of Wands gave you or said to you, it was actually irresponsible. So Divine Feminine, you could have been waiting for this King of Wands to divorce this karmic. But Divine Feminine, he's not a Divine Masculine. He's a karmic. So your purpose was you actually being irresponsible because Divine Feminine, you was like the third party and he wasn't leaving this karmic no time soon. It was causing you to get off your life purpose, Divine Feminine. You waiting for this karmic or you thinking he was your Divine Masculine. He was leading you down the wrong path, waiting for him or something like that. So what's the message with the Ten of Swords? Yeah, something to do with the ninth house. This situation involves someone's belief system, religion, ideologies, higher learning, travel, philosophies. Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be a heartbreaker. It say it right here. The King of Wands could be a heartbreaker. The King of Wands could be stuck up. The King of Wands is a player. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He manipulates women. And it could be a part of his belief system. It could be how he grew up. Something to do with the King of Wands' ninth house. This situation involves someone's belief system. That King of Wands could be a pimp. It say religion. So it's like Divine Feminine. The King of Wands causing 10 swords to you or his karmic wife. It don't matter. That's what he do. It's like the King of Wands probably don't like independent women. But that's his personal belief system. Or that King of Wands a pimp. Yeah, something like that going on. Yeah. So somebody is betrayed, a Ten of Swords, or a physical death because of the King of Wands belief system or religion. All right, yeah. Show me more about the King of Wands belief system. Show me his belief systems. Show me his belief system. The King of Wands. Yeah, more than friends. That's his belief system. Yeah, this King of Wands could be a polygamist. He believes in having more than one wife or something. Or he don't see nothing wrong with like having several lovers. He don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's his belief system, more than friends. Or the King of Wands could be like, or it's like the King of Wands, I don't know. The King of Wands probably believes in marriage, but he still could be a karmic, that King of Wands. He wants to marry you or he believes in marriage, but he's still a karmic. So that's his belief system more than friends. And then we have just friends right here. So Divine Feminine, whatever the King of Wands belief system is, it makes you feel crazy, Divine Feminine. The King of Wands belief system, whatever going on in his ninth house, it makes you feel crazy. But that's his belief system. Tell me more about being more than friends. A slacker. Someone who avoids doing work, prioritizes doing nothing, takes shortcuts on the job. Okay. So Divine Feminine, this King of Wands belief system is, oh, okay, yeah. This King of Wands do not like dating independent women. So what he do to these women, he make you guys go to bed with him, or he make you feel as though y'all more than friends because he wants you to become a slacker. Because he wants to take control. Yeah, that King of Wands want control. So it's like these women that the King of Wands mess around with, he makes sure these women avoids doing work. They prioritize doing nothing, and that they take shortcuts on the job. Because the King of Wands wants to be in control. Or he's just like a destroyer. This King of Wands could be lazy. The King of Wands is not really lazy, but the King of Wands is like, think they all that. So it would play you lazy. Yeah, because it's like the King of Wands don't do shadow work. So on a spiritual note, the King of Wands is lazy. He's a slacker. And he likes being around other people that is a slacker. So the King of Wands is a karmic, don't like to do shadow work. And he wants women that don't like to do shadow work. So basically the King of Wands is, to a certain extent, a bum. And he want women that's bums. Or Divine Feminine, this King of Wands is of high class, but he prefers women that don't do nothing. He want women to be a slacker. But that's his belief system. He feels as though women should be slackers. They shouldn't work. They shouldn't be independent or something like that. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, the King of Wands like to be more than friends with slackers. The King of Wands like to be more than friends with slackers as well. And that's his belief system. So this King of Wands could be a pimp too. Or he a bum. He either a pimp or a bum. But either way, this King of Wands don't like to do shadow work. And Divine Feminine, you too grown for that. Spirit wants you to know you too grown for that. This King of Wands making you feel crazy. Because he crazy. Yeah. mm-hmm. What's going on with the Nine of Cups? Oh, I already put something on that hook. Divine Feminine, this King of Wands probably wanted you to become an alcoholic. Or he was working on it. Yeah, what's the message with the Hierophant? Oh. Divine Feminine, whatever the King of Wands trying to do to you, he already did it to his wife. And she could be a slacker. So he brought her down. She 10 swords. It's like he brought his wife down. And then he divorced her. He left her. And probably came to you. Yeah, meeting your match and salty. Unable to compete or fight against you because you are just as good as them. Mad and upset. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if this King of Wands wanted to be your match, teach you a lesson. and wanted you to be mad and upset, Divine Feminine. Or the King of Wands wanted to intimidate you because he was married or something. I also see, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your ex. And he got married on purpose to make you jealous. Yeah, he did. But Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is a karmic. And this woman he married, she a karmic too. So Divine Feminine, this King of Wands done went off. He could be your ex. And he done got married. And it's like he want to return to you. I don't know if he's trying to throw it in your face. Or Divine Feminine, your ex is married and you don't know it. He went and got married. Or Divine Feminine, you already married, but the King of Wands, she could be a female and she want to compete with you. Divine Feminine, you could be married. And this King of Wands, she could be a female in her masculine energy. And this, she gonna go off and get married too. And she want to compete with you and your Divine Masculine. That's what this is. That's what this is as well. Somebody married the Hierophant. And the King of Wands coming back in your energy like, if you marry, I can get married too. Or something like that. Divine Feminine, this King of Wands could have got married and wanted to use the Hierophant marriage for you to get salty. That was the plan. So Divine Feminine, whether this King of Wands is a male or a female, whoever this King of Wands is to you, this King of Wands used marriage to compete with you and wanted you to get mad and upset about it. And could have been trying to, Divine Feminine, I don't know if this week your ex is going to come back around and brag about them being married to you or something. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your ex. And when you was with the King of Wands, he was cheating on you with the Queen of Swords. And he always told you, me and the Queen of Swords is just friends. But it's like, Divine Feminine, this week, you going to find out that he actually married the Queen of Swords. And you going to feel some type of way. Because the whole time, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands was telling you, the Queen of Swords, that's just my friend. Yeah. Then we have divorce. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands, this is the issue. Somebody keeps connection with friends that raise suspicion. And Divine Feminine, it make you feel crazy. Or something like that going on. What's the message for this Queen of Swords? What's the message for this Queen of Swords? Caught in the act. Yeah, someone is being caught. Someone has been caught doing something they shouldn't. So, Divine Feminine, the Queen of Swords could be the King of Wands. Or, Divine Feminine, the Queen of Swords is the person that the King of Wands betrayed you for. And the Queen of Swords is getting caught this week. So whether the Queen of Swords is the King of Wands or somebody else, the Queen of Swords is getting caught. Someone has been caught doing something they shouldn't. Yep. So it's like the King of Wands is raising slackers, or he like to breed slackers. And then he get mad at these women when they start acting like a slacker. He prefer a slacker, but when these women start acting like a slacker, he get mad. So I don't know if the King of Wands, he just love karmic women. But it's like these karmic women always cheat on him. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could be trying to come back in your energy because he found out that this karmic cheating on him. But he loves karmics. And that's what karmics do. So, yeah, Divine Feminine, this King of Wands could be coming back in your energy, Divine Feminine, because he found out that the King of Swords betrayed him. The Queen of Swords betrayed him. So this betrayal happened in the past, or it's happening this week, Divine Feminine, that King of Wands trying to come back in your energy. So the King of Wands don't want to change his belief system. So the Divine Feminine, this is like the King of Wands. He go around and he say, I tear down independent women. That's what I do. That's what I believe I should do. I don't believe in independent women. So I tear down independent women. But when he tear down these women, they betray him. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands could be trying to come to do that to you, or this is what he's been trying to do. Because it's like the King of Wands don't understand. It's his belief system the reason why he keeps getting betrayed. Or the reason why he in trouble with the law. For some of y'all, that King of Wands is going to do like a hit and run. And I don't know if this person might pass away. Or that King of Wands done ran over their lover. That King of Wands done did something. Yeah, a mental prison. Yeah. Someone who is trapped in their head may suffer from mental illness, self-limiting beliefs. Yep. Yep. So, what's the tea with the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups? Yeah, lonely. So, the King of Wands could be feeling lonely. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be coming back in your energy this week. Because he wants you to be his rebound. Because whoever he betrayed you for, Divine Feminine, this karmic done betrayed him. So he want to come back to you and lick his wounds. Or Divine Feminine, this betrayal happened in the past. And you've been interacting with this King of Wands. So either the King of Wands is lonely, or the King of Wands wants you to feel lonely. Or the King of Wands could be trying to convince you that you're lonely. Or something like that. Or Divine Feminine, you might find out the only reason why the King of Wands reconciled with you is because his ex left him or cheated on him. Or something. What's the tea with the Three of Swords and the Hierophant? Let me hurry up. What's the tea? Yeah, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody married. And Divine Feminine, again, this person who's married, I don't think they told you that they were married. Or Divine Feminine, this person told you that their spouse passed away and it wasn't true. Whatever this person, the King of Wands, told you, they ain't shit. They lied. That King of Wands lied. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is marrying somebody that he told you all these years was just his friend. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be your ex-business partner or something. And the King of Wands is interacting with your competitor. The King of Wands lied to you. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Something like that. Yeah, that somebody ain't shit. And it's going to be exposed this week or very soon. What's the tea with the Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords? In their head. Yep. In their head. Overthinking, stress, and overanalyzing. Somebody's in their head this week. It's either the King of Wands or it's the King of Wands or it's the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, these two karmics is in their head. And I think these two karmics could have betrayed you in the past or something like that. And now these two karmics, Divine Feminine, that betrayed you in the past, they might be breaking up this week or something, or getting exposed this week. But it's the Queen of Swords that's in their head. Somebody's overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. Because the Queen of Swords could have got caught. Yeah, it could have been the Queen of Swords got caught cheating on the King of Wands. But that's what the King of Wands get, because The King of Wands loves to date slackers. He loves to date slackers. Or turn women into slackers. Or something like that. Spill the beans with the King of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and Lonely. Spill the beans with this. Spill the beans with this. Tantric sex, astral projection sex. Yeah. Yeah, Divine Feminine, this karmic, that King of Wands wanted to get you hooked on something. And it could have been alcohol, tantric sex. Yeah, that King of Wands was trying to turn you out, Divine Feminine. Or because the King of Wands is heartbroken, it's like Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is coming to you, wanting to reconcile. But he is like really giving you all his heartbreak and pain by interacting with you, but it's like he's not really telling you why he wants to reconcile with you. And it's because the Queen of Swords betrayed him. So he want to spend a weekend with you, Divine Feminine, like in the hotel room. Y'all just smoking, drinking, getting high, having sex, having a good old time. So he can get over his heartbreak, Divine Feminine. That's basically what this is. The King of Wands wants to use you to get over some type of heartbreak. But it's like Divine Feminine, the King of Wands betrayed you. And now he want to use you to like get over heartbreak. So this King of Wands want to just have a whole bunch of sex or something like that with you or something. Or Divine Feminine, you might find out why the King of... Divine Feminine, I don't know if you and the King of Wands went like on a sex rendezvous or something. And you going to find out why. And it was just so he can get over the Queen of Swords. Spill the beans with the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Hierophant with this wolf in sheep's clothing. This either happened or this is what the King of Wands wanted. So I don't know. Yeah, a hater. Yep. So Divine Feminine, it's like the King of Wands tried to play you. Left you, tried to play you. Used the Hierophant, used a marriage to hurt you. His marriage not working. So now he want to come back in your energy, Divine Feminine, and degrade you sexually. That's basically what this is too. Yep. Yeah. Because his karmic marriage didn't work. So he want to degrade you sexually, Divine Feminine, this week. Because his karmic marriage didn't work. That he attempted to use against you to make you feel lonely. Yeah, that's what it was. Mm-hmm. Spill the beans with the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and in their head. Yeah, running away. Yeah. That King of Wands gonna leave the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands is going to catch the Queen of Swords this week doing something. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, I also see too that the King of Wands might confess to you and tell you what everything that happened. What he did with the Queen of Swords. He was cheating on you with the Queen of Swords. He was married to the Queen of Swords, whether you knew about it or not, Divine Feminine. But I'm picking up Divine Feminine, still don't reconcile with that King of Wands. It's like Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is confessing something to you. And it's making you feel crazy, Divine Feminine, while he's telling you everything he could have did against you. But it's like Divine Feminine, I wouldn't trust that King of Wands. Because it's like Divine Feminine, he's using you to hope to make it all go away. This King of Wands is like, the King of Wands, he heartbroken. He is heartbroken, Divine Feminine. But it's because he was a hater, Divine Feminine. He was being a hater. So Divine Feminine, just know the King of Wands is a karmic. He not your Divine Masculine. So Divine Feminine, if you're not aware of it, the King of Wands is your ex. He could still be married because him and his wife is not officially divorced. But he probably left her or she left him this week. But Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is trying to convince you he's actually your Divine Masculine. So Divine Feminine, I just heard also what's going on is the King of Wands could actually be the one who get caught this week. And the Queen of Swords break up with the King of Wands. But either way it go, Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is trying to convince you he your Divine Masculine. And he's telling you, I'll prove it to you. I'm divorcing my wife. But Divine Feminine, unbeknownst to you, it's not him that initiated this divorce. It was the Queen of Swords. Because the King of Wands wants you to believe he your Divine Masculine. And it just so happened, like the normal story, the status quo of twin flame connections, for the most part, sometimes the other twin be in a relationship or in a marriage with the karmic. And then you got to wait for to go through that process of waiting for your twin to get a divorce and things like that. That's what this King of Wands wants you to believe. But he's a karmic. Yeah. He not your Divine Masculine. And even Horus, look at his face. Look at his face. He looking like Divine Feminine. Don't fall for that. Horus, he looking like Divine Feminine. Do not fall for that. That King of Wands is lying. Or Horus is looking at the King of Wands like, bruh, you really think I'm going to let you tell Divine Feminine that? And I'm not going to reveal the truth to Divine Feminine? You really think that, King of Wands? Yeah. So Horus can also be dealing with the King of Wands to a certain extent. Or Divine Feminine, Horus could be giving you insight that you need to let the King of Wands know that he need to come at you correct. I'm hearing that too. Divine Feminine, Horus is going to give you that perspective that the King of Wands, I don't care what it look like, the King of Wands need to come at you with more respect or come to you correct. Yeah. So it's the King of Wands' intention. So Divine Feminine, Spirit is going to use Horus. Horus is going to be in your energy for you to realize, to check the King of Wands and be like, hold up, but what's your intentions though? What's your intentions for coming back to me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So tell me more about the King of Wands. Spirit of Beings, tell me more about this King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, that King of Wands, he is not leaving his ex. They could just be in separation. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands don't really want a divorce from his wife. But she's making him get a divorce because she's starting a divorce process. So Divine Feminine, I asked, tell me more information about the King of Wands. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands is back in your energy because he wants to have sex with you. Because he's so discombobulated and heartbroken that he caught his wife cheating or his wife caught him cheating. But Divine Feminine, the karmic wants to have sex with you, but he going to put on a condom because he don't want to get caught. He want to cheat, but he don't want to get caught. Because that King of Wands is married, Divine Feminine. So he don't want to get caught cheating, Divine Feminine. So he's going to use a condom with you. Yeah. So Divine Feminine. Yeah. That King of Wands don't want to get caught cheating. Yeah. Because I think this King of Wands going to be telling you that either he broke up with his wife, they're divorced, or he's telling you, Divine Feminine, that his wife passed away and it's not true. But it's like Divine Feminine, if the King of Wands is single and he so-called love you, why he using a condom, Divine Feminine? That's because he don't want to get caught cheating. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, that King of Wands haunted. Or Divine Feminine, if you're married to the King of Wands, who? Divine Feminine, if you married to the King of Wands, I don't know if he might find out this week, Divine Feminine, that he got an STD. And he might start using a condom with you, Divine Feminine. Because he don't want you to know he was cheating on you. Divine Feminine, that's what I'm saying. You a Divine Feminine and you connected to a karmic. Divine Feminine, you don't cheat on the King of Wands, but the King of Wands cheat on you. And he know it. So he want to put on a condom, Divine Feminine, so you won't know he was cheating. Because he don't want to give you this STD. Because the Queen of Swords could have gave it to him. Yeah, the Queen of Swords could have gave it to him. So it's like Divine Feminine. You could be married to that King of Wands for some of y'all. And Divine Feminine, the King of Wands used to play games with you. The King of Wands knew you wasn't cheating on him. But he used to just like to get on your nerve. But Divine Feminine, this week, shit getting real for that King of Wands. The King of Wands really got an STD. And he know he in trouble. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands always trying to make you jealous. Or always think he's jealous or accusing you of cheating. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands gonna leave you alone. Because he's aware you're about to find out that he got this STD, Divine Feminine. So he don't want to play with you no more. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, if you're married or you're dating the King of Wands, he used to always say, oh yeah, who you sleeping with? And you sure you ain't messing around on me? He used to play with you, like playing around. But he not doing that this week. And Divine Feminine, you wondering why? It's because it's not funny no more. Because he really got an STD. And Divine Feminine, unbeknownst to you, you're about to get like undeniable evidence that the King of Wands has been cheating on you. And he knows it's only a matter of time. So he's not gonna he can't play with you no more, Divine Feminine. Oh, you cheating on me, reverse psychology, things like that. The King of Wands can't play with you like that this week because he's scared. Yep. Yeah. Or Divine Feminine, you could be dating the King of Wands and his wife could have gave him this STD. Yeah. That King of Wands married. So Divine Feminine, you the wife or the Queen of Swords is the wife. But yeah. And Divine Feminine, you could have been being faithful to the King of Wands even though he's married. You was being faithful to him. Whether you was aware he's married or not. Divine Feminine, you was being faithful to that King of Wands. Yeah, but that King of Wands don't want to get caught cheating. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could be telling you, I'm ready to divorce my wife. We done. I told her about you. She know about you. And Divine Feminine, you saying, if that's true, then why you putting on the condom? Why are you still behaving as if you still married? Why you got to put on the condom? That's because that King of Wands is lying. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. And he don't want to get caught cheating. That's because the Queen of Swords is still his wife. And he's still in a relationship. And Divine Feminine, that King of Wands is using you as like a rebound. Yeah. And he a damn karmic trying to convince you he your Divine Masculine. A drama starter. Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands could have been trying to convince you he was your Divine Masculine. But he really just wanted money from you. Yeah. And Divine Feminine, if you would have went any further with that King of Wands, if you have children by the King of Wands or by somebody else, Divine Feminine, if you would have went any further in a relationship with that King of Wands, be careful because he's gonna put your kids at risk in some type of way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that King of Wands ain't no good. And then we got bankrupt and child neglect. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, I don't know if that King of Wands later on down the line of time would have did something to your kids, Divine Feminine, and he would have ended up in jail, or you. Yeah, that King of Wands, because it's like Divine Feminine, this King of Wands is not leaving his wife. Yeah, he just be playing around. That King of Wands ain't leaving his karmic marriage. And I think it could be because I don't know if this woman is aware that he married this karmic for money. I don't know. But this King of Wands is not willingly leaving that Queen of Swords. Divine Feminine, this King of Wands would even sacrifice you for that Queen of Swords. Yeah, because he like a idiot. And that's what he do. Because it's something about his belief system. So Divine Feminine, basically, the King of Wands would sacrifice royalty for the gutter. That's basically what this is. He would sacrifice royalty for the gutter. Maybe the gutter is royalty to the King of Wands. Something like that going on. That King of Wands crazy. Divine Feminine, let that King of Wands go. Whether the King of Wands is a lover or a business partner. This King of Wands' mind is whopped. This King of Wands, his mind is whopped. And then mental prison. Yeah, that King of Wands got mental issues. Or he likes to place women in mental prison. He did this to the Queen of Swords. They all in a mental prison. Him and that Queen of Swords. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Spill the tea on this King of Wands. Yeah, he digging for gold. He a gold digger. Marrying for money, not love. Wanting to spend all of their partner's cash. Gets into relationships for material things. Yeah. Yep. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands already got a victim. The Queen of Swords. And he wants to victimize you so bad. And it's actually his belief system. And this could be, the King of Wands could be a pimp, Divine Feminine. So be careful. That King of Wands could be a pimp. Yep. Or he like to pimp people mind or something. But he a gold digger. He's digging for gold this week, Divine Feminine. So the King of Wands wants to reach back out to you, Divine Feminine, because he wants to heal your heart, heal his heart, because he's heartbroken. That his plan with the Queen of Swords is not working how he thought it would work. He's too much of a karmic to see the own error in his ways, Divine Feminine. So the King of Wands wants to, because he's heartbroken, and he want to sex you to death or degrade you sexually to make him feel better. And also get money from you or something. Yeah, he digging for gold this week. Yeah, the Divine Feminine, that King of Wands want to sex you to death to get money from you. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups. The King of Wands wish fulfillment. Tell me more. Spill the tea. Yeah, a distorted feminine. Yeah. Divine Feminine, the King of Wands probably wants to steal money from you to give it to the Queen of Swords. Because that King of Wands it's like the King of Wands don't really want to break up or be in separation from that Queen of Swords. So it's like, Divine Feminine, I don't know if the King of Wands is planning on getting money from you and buying the Queen of Swords a gift so he can reconcile with her. Yeah, his wish fulfillment was to please a karmic female, Divine Feminine. The King of Wands is in your energy because he wants to please a distorted feminine. Fear of conflict, hypersensitive, rejection of rationality, too receptive, Waiting for things to happen. Yeah. So Divine Feminine, I don't know what the hell this is. Divine Feminine, I don't know if the Queen of Swords told the Queen of Wands, if you want to make it up to me, you got to go get money from Divine Feminine, or we need money from Divine Feminine. So the King of Wands wish fulfillment is actually a distorted feminine. Or Divine Feminine, the King of Wands wish fulfillment is to make you distorted. He wants you to fear conflict. He wants you to be hypersensitive. He wants you to reject common sense, rationality. Yeah, that King of Wands. Whoo, yeah, he a drama starter, all right. Yeah, he's starting trouble. So Divine Feminine, this is also a situation where the King of Wands is telling you, oh, baby, let's move back in. But I'm going to protect you from that Queen of Swords. That Queen of Swords crazy. She said she was going to do this to you. She said she was going to do that to you. And Divine Feminine is not true. That King of Wands is starting trouble. The King of Wands wants you to fear, like, waiting for things to happen. Like, that Queen of Swords is going to hurt you. His ex crazy. He a drama starter. And Divine Feminine, he married his ex for money, and he want to marry you for money. And somebody's kids could be in child service because that King of Wands. And he bankrupt. Or he caused his ex to be bankrupt and have child services or something. That King of Wands crazy as hell. Because of his belief system. And be causing all types of havoc for women. Yeah. And like Horus sitting up there like, bruh. Bruh, no. Divine Feminine, I don't know if Divine Feminine, I also just heard too, and I saw it. The King of Wands could probably worship Horus or believe in Horus, or the King of Wands is like an ancestor to Horus. The King of Wands could be calling on Horus, Divine Feminine, this week. But Horus is not going to come through for the King of Wands. He's going to come through for you, Divine Feminine. Because the King of Wands is hard-headed. You can't tell that King of Wands nothing. So it's like Divine Feminine, Horus is going to show up, but not for that King of Wands. Horus is going to show up for you. Because the King of Wands could be crying out. The King of Wands could be like, oh my God, what's going on? Why the Queen of Swords don't want me? Why the Queen of Swords cheating on me? Why the Queen of Swords lied on me? So the King of Wands might be calling on Horus. But he not going to show up for the King of Wands. He going to show up for you, Divine Feminine. And Divine Feminine, instead of giving the King of Wands a new perspective or allowing the King of Wands to see things clearly, Horus is going to give you these blessings and not the King of Wands. That King, that King of Wands is something else. Yeah, that King of Wands, he's a hater. Yeah. So even Horus know, I can't do nothing with that. What can I do with this man? And he is ready to sacrifice a Divine Feminine for a distorted feminine. What? I can't do that. Yeah. Or Divine Feminine, like I said, the King of Wands wish fulfillment was to cause you to be distorted, or he wanted other people to view you as a distorted feminine. Again, the King of Wands is either your lover, Divine Feminine, a family member, a business partner, or a client or something. Yeah, some type of client of yours. So Divine Feminine, I don't know. You could be a therapist or something, Divine Feminine. You could be anything, your line of work. And the King of Wands could have been flirting with you. He wanted to have sex with you and then go tell everybody that he slept with you. To like ruin your reputation or something. Yeah. Yeah, so he wanted people to view you as a distorted feminine. Or something like that. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, the King of Wands wanted you to be unprofessional. I'm also picking up, I don't know why, sports. So Divine Feminine, you could be in charge of like a sports team, maybe double dutch or drill or something. And you could be the King of Wands daughter or something could be on your sports team. And the King of Wands flirting with you. But yeah, that King of Wands, or something like that. Yeah, but I'm gonna end it because Divine Feminine, that's what's going on. All right, so Divine Feminine, I had to pause the video because my kid's home. But anyway, Divine Feminine, I asked for give me a message from this deck right here about the King of Wands, and it says sage your space, and it's just confirming. Divine Feminine, whoever the King of Wands is to you, whether the King of Wands is a male or a female, Divine Feminine, Spirit wants you to sage your space from this King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, sage your space. Yeah. And it's telling me, Divine Feminine, you have a big mission on Earth, and that King of Wands didn't like that. It's his belief to make you become a slacker, Divine Feminine. That's his belief system, because the King of Wands do not like independent women. He could be, what do you call that? He could be a star killer or a star stalker. That's his belief system. He's a star killer. And that's probably why I did a message from the stars from this week. So Divine Feminine, the King of Wands, the stars are saying, Divine Feminine, everything is as you've created. And the King of Wands want to do the total opposite. Like nothing's going to be as Divine Feminine created. Because I want to create Divine Feminine's creation. And I'm going to make everything become to nothing. Or I'm going to turn everything into a karmic energy. Yeah, the King of Wands want to just flip everything around. All you create offers you lessons in life. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this karmic did not want you to know that they're a karmic. So Divine Feminine, this karmic didn't want you to learn a karmic lesson. This karmic, the King of Wands, wanted you to stay deceived. And for you not to learn a karmic lesson, Divine Feminine. Yeah. And then we got trauma. Yeah. You were born to be a legend, Divine Feminine. And the King of Wands, because of their belief system, Divine Feminine, I don't know if this King of Wands could be a devil worshiper. I don't know what this King of Wands is. But Divine Feminine, because of the King of Wands belief system, he wanted to cause you trauma. And Divine Feminine, you an empath. So who likes to go around and cause star seeds and empath trauma? I don't know who this King of Wands worships. Yep. Or this, like I said, this King of Wands is a pimp or something. Just mind just all locked up. Yeah. But let me see. Give me some positive energy for Divine Feminine. In spite of this King of Wands, I'm done talking about that King of Wands. Give me some positive energy for Divine Feminine for this week. What's going on positive for Divine Feminine? Nope. Let me use this deck. Divine Feminine, this King of Wands is going to be just an aspect of your week. But he's not the it of your week, Divine Feminine. So we have twin flame. So this is positive energy going on, Divine Feminine, this week. So Divine Feminine, you might get clarification this week about who your twin flame is or who your twin flame is not. You might even reconcile, Divine Feminine, with your real Divine Masculine. So what's going on positive, Divine Feminine, is something is going on concerning your twin flame connection. Yeah. Because this King of Wands is trying to pose as your Divine Masculine, but he's a karmic. Give me some more positive energy. So Divine Feminine, what's positive this week is your twin flame connection in spite of the King of Wands being a hater. Yeah, Destiny. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you a twin. And this karmic wanted to keep you from your destiny. You being a Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to turn you into a slacker, Divine Feminine. A distorted feminine. Yeah. But Divine Feminine, what's going on this week is because of your twin flame connection or because of you being a Divine Feminine, something to do with your destiny is going to unfold. And that's what's positive. Yeah. Yeah, so clear sailing, it kind of came out sideways. So, Divine Feminine, clear sailing.